anyway, that's just one example of like punishments that are dished out towards artists who are vocal on this issue. Having said that, this has not stopped Kehlani from still speaking out about the atrocities and being on the right side of history and being on the side of humanity. Okay. There it is. Kehlani on Gaza yesterday. I saw. I'm gonna talk about that. Hold on.
Speak out about Gaza. Why is that?
Dude, what is so she beautifully, she covered it beautifully. Okay, like her take on it was so perfect. She's like, I shouldn't be the only person. This shouldn't even be like a commendable thing to say, right? I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Calm down. Go back to her video, damn it. Are you guys insane? I'm gonna do it. I'm just showing you the blast off meme for a second. God damn, dude. Freaking go like the blast off meme first. Go like the blast off meme first. Don't nobody care about that tweet? I feel like something crazy just took place. Okay, you know what? Even if she DMs me back to come on the stream, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? We're not gonna do it because you guys have been bad. Are you happy? You've been bad. You've been bad. Now I'm not gonna have her on the stream. Yeah. I hope you guys are happy. I'm turning this car around. I'm turning this car around. Yep. You guys have been misbehaving. You have been misbehaving little children, and misbehaving little children don't get to have Kehlani on the stream. Yeah. Yep. It's called collective punishment, and some of you need to learn. You need to make sure your siblings in the chat are not misbehaving. Okay? I told you I was going to turn this car around. I will turn this car around. Okay? Anyway, all right. Speaking of Kehlani, last night you got the AMAs, I guess it's the American Music Awards, right? And it was sparsely attended, surprisingly, from what I understand. Aside from the, oh, by the way, shouts out to friends of the show. Billie Eilish, also tangential friend of the show, as a consequence of Phineas being a firm friend of the show. You know, we support Billie around these parts. This is a Billie Eilish household. This is a pro Billie Eilish household. Make no mistake. But yeah, from what I understand, 9 out of 10 people who were nominated for big awards weren't even there. And I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, people just don't go to award shows anymore. Is that what it is? But yeah, that's a bit of a stretch. Come on, bud. Wait, what's a stretch? I don't think that's that much of a stretch. Is that a stretch? I feel like that's not a stretch. Name one song, chat. Don't ask me that. You know, gun to my head. You kill me. I listen to no music. I'm just saying. I still support. I support musicians. I support the process of music being made, and also people listening to it. Music, I mean. I support music conceptually. As a part of people's lived experiences, I support music as a concept and artists that make it. This is my most like Mark Zuckerberg alien wearing a human skin suit moment. I know. It's weird. I know it's weird. There's something about... Here's the thing. Before we get to Kehlani, okay? There is something about music that, like, for my whole life, I don't know what it is, okay? I've never been able to, like... I guess I've never been able to, like, recall lyrics, and I have really bad recall when it comes to, like, popular culture in general. Like, if you were to gun to my head 5 songs, I can't do it. Like, I literally can't do it. And this is not like a post-COVID parts of my brain have holes in it type shit. Like, I have always been this person. I am... Like, I'm so, I don't know what it is. It might be because I'm like tone deaf or something. I don't know. It's just, I can never, like, I don't think I consume music in the same way that normal people do. And it's always been a gripe that I've had. Okay. It's always been an issue, but especially as I've gotten older, this thing that's like integral to so many people's lives, so many people's existence, is simply not a part of my my life. I know it's weird. I know it's messed up. Anyway, on that note, I do love artists. Like, artists are fantastic people. They're very cool people. And like, when I listen to a song, I can get hyped up, but it is very odd for me. And I know it's odd. I know I'm the weird one. I know I'm the weirdo here, but there's never a moment where I'm like, yo, let me put some music on, you know? Let me put some music on and listen to it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that is not something that I do. But I think because I've faked being into shit my whole life when I was younger in order to fit in order to like appear as a normal, cool person, I just don't entertain it anymore. I'm 33, you know what I mean? I have no reason to like lie about certain things, yeah. But I did that my whole life. I lied about like enjoying soccer. I can't watch it. I can't stand it, you know? So that's it. Having said that, I still do listen to music every now and then. I want to be like tapped in. Unc needs to be 33 and tapped in. Okay. So yeah, every now and then I'll just come out and I'll swing for the fences with something crazy. Like when Osama's son sent me his album and merchandise, you know, bro, 33 is not old. I don't get why the internet acts like this. Brother, we got one foot in the grave. All right, big dog. Do you have veneers? No. Wait, what? Why? Have you ever done anything to your teeth? They look good. Do you have veneers? No. And look, see? They're weird. I have crooked teeth in the bottom, but I've never actually gone and fixed up because they're not like super crooked. They're not crooked enough that like it needed intervention. It's a little crooked in the bottom. They look different in older vids. Wait, what? My teeth look different in... Wait, you think I got veneers? That's sick. Nice. Teeth conspiracy? Yeah, it's true. It's like when people say I'm on steroids, you know? To be fair, I don't look like I'm on steroids. I'm not saying. Fake glasses, fake teeth, what else? I don't know. This screaming singer met Cutie? Wait, this screaming singer? Wait, is Benson Boone technically the screaming singer? I thought it was like the other guy that's like, you'll be out in the suburbs or whatever the... Is Benson Boone the screaming singer? He's the biggest screamer. E thinks your hair, it's fake. He got me. What Zoomers see when they hear 30-year-olds go out. It's true. This is real though. This is how it is. This is how it be. This is how it really is, bro. Wait, Bernard is in Ireland right now? Bernard is in Ireland? The fuck? Bro, Zoomers call 28 old now? That's crazy. Bro, Zoomers are 28. You can't be calling 28 old if your generation is a part of that. Gen Alpha is probably calling Zoomers old now. That's what's going on. Your hair is so fake. That's why we've seen you get haircuts on stream multiple times and it always grows back. Yeah. Cancel the stream and get on the plane. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to Ireland. I'm going to Ireland! Real. I saw some 30-plus-year-olds at EDC and I was unironically grossed out. You mean Will Neff and March? Is that what you're talking about? March is in the chat. He said, what the fuck? I'm 29. Is this my future? Yes. Also, there's nothing wrong with being old, okay? I don't have any issues with this. I don't have any issues with my age. To be fair, I am a man. So I'm not only a man, but also a man who does political commentary. So like the more I age, the more I guess like it becomes age appropriate for me to do political commentary to begin with. But that's not the only reason. Like, I just, you know, there are issues with aging, but you should probably try and focus on aging gracefully. Like I have gray hairs coming from the sides of my head, you know, on the side of my beard. I think it's fine. You know, people should stop freaking out about it and enjoy life.
Serious note.
You know, I got grazed at 23. You're not balding though, which is the worst. I mean, I was balding. I was balding when I was like 26, 27. And I started the process of medical intervention to stop it. And I am still like insecure to a certain degree about the way my hairline looks. But it's not, you know, for most people, they don't consider it. Like, they don't think it's like bad. I'm personally insecure about it though. What are you using? Minoxidil, finasteride? All right. So American Music Awards, Kehlani's there. Let's take a look at this question. Now, for those of you who don't know, Kehlani has been a massive supporter of Palestinian emancipation, and as a consequence of being a massive supporter of Palestinian emancipation, she has literally had gigs stopped, okay, in New York City, as a matter of fact. According to New York City Mayor Adams' office, the concert was canceled due to security concerns. Kehlani was scheduled to perform as a part of Summer Stage in Central Park during Pride festivities in June. And they basically created like false security concerns to cancel her concert. Okay? It's not the real reason. The real reason is because there was tremendous pressure. There was tremendous pressure on not letting her take the stage because she's a vocal critic of Israel, and Eric Adams, being the charlatan that he is, and being the number one defender of Israel and also Turkey, Istanbul, the Tel Aviv of America, basically shut off her performance ahead of time, which is really fucked up. Anyway, that's just one example of like punishments that are dished out towards artists who are vocal on this issue. Having said that, this has not stopped Kehlani from still speaking out about the atrocities and being on the right side of history and being on the side of humanity. Let's take a look.
You speak out about Gaza. Why is that so important?
Because it shouldn't be a hard thing. It shouldn't be a hard thing. It shouldn't be something that I'm even looked at so massively for. It shouldn't be something I'm credited for. This should be second nature. If people are blowing up and being murdered at mass rates, it should be it should be as easy as breathing to just say, hey, I don't really think this should be happening. This shouldn't be happening. Maybe we should stop. And we're funding it, so we should stop.
Do you think more people in entertainment should be speaking out on the issue?
Yeah, I said it a bunch. I definitely think we have more power than we think, and everything's stronger in numbers, and I think that that's something that, you know, hopefully people understand at some point, but all I can say is free Palestine.
It's perfect. Like, that's the perfect statement. It's like, this is the bare minimum. Like, I can't believe I'm getting praise. I can't believe I'm getting praise for doing the bare minimum at a time when like most people can't even do the bare minimum, which is crazy. And yes, they should. They should. Everyone should be speaking out against this. People with platforms, people without platforms, obviously. Everyone should be speaking out against this. This is a world-changing global event that is incredibly consequential, that impacts all of us, especially as like rich artists in particular. Like that's definitely something that's got to sit with you a little bit, because like you're paying a lot in taxes, and those tax dollars are going directly to fund the baby murder machine over there, you know? At least that's how I think about it. Like that's a tremendous amount of moral culpability over these incredible crimes that I would never, if given the opportunity, would never be on board with. Like if they didn't ask me about this shit, you know? And I hate it. I hate that this is something that goes on. Anyway, but yeah, shouts out to Kehlani. Kehlani, sorry. That's how you say her name. I apologize. I was saying it wrong. Bernie was in my town yesterday. He attended a local union meeting, and during the meeting, an organizer of the local weekly March for Palestine started asking him questions about some of his stances, and they took the microphone away from her.